Hello, this is Daoud of Compliance Standards. And as you know, 2025 essentially marked an important transition period for IT asset disposition and electronic recycling. Multiple forces that had been building over several years essentially converged within a single operating cycle, adjusting our understanding on volumes and asset flow, but bringing new factors that would fundamentally raise expectations placed on ITAD providers over the next quarters, over the next years. And so in short, and broadly speaking, the question is, what has influenced ITAD and electronic recyclers as well as urban miners in 2025? The first is the Windows 10 end of support deadline that compressed one of the largest enterprise refresh cycles on record into a narrow window. Modern hardware architectures introduced data sanitization challenges that the legacy standards were not designed to address. At the same time, sustainability and disclosure regimes pushed ITAD outputs deeper into enterprise audit and assurance environments, and the year evolved with enforceable trade restrictions moving to execution. Now, the combined effect of these transformative events was what I would call a reset of minimum viability thresholds. By that, I mean that ITAD has become a critical function in the enterprise that could no longer operate as a loosely governed downstream recycling activity. In the past, I used to call ITAD an enterprise IT's orphaned function, but in practice, it has now become a regulated technology risk exit and data control function embedded in global supply chains. It's intersecting directly with enterprise security programs, as well as insurance considerations and obviously investor diligence. The interviews conducted by Compliance Standards with enterprise leaders at the end of 2025 point to a clear shift in how ITAD providers are evaluated. Certification status and years of experience remain relevant, but they're not sufficient to address broad compliance and reporting requirements. What matters increasingly is whether an ITAD operating model is structurally compatible with post-2025 enforcement, as well as security expectations and disclosure requirements. Many existing models were not and are not. This report, available to our clients, examined 6 structural dimensions that defined 2025 and explains how each is reshaping enterprise behavior, capital allocation, and the internal economics of ITAD platforms. It also outlines why incremental adjustments are proving utterly inadequate in the face of cumulative regulatory, audit, and insurance pressure. Follow this line to access this report, and if you have any question, please send us a note. Thank you.